Hi folks, right, I'm back. And there we go. This is more like it. This is the stuff I like working on, not that bloody Tamberg crap. Oh, I don't know. I'm not going to mess around with any transistorized stuff unless I really need to, But seriously, I'm not buying any more of those machines. The In fact, I tried the rewind and that stopped working again. It's that joystick, you see. The joystick is bent and it's supposed to be hitting the micro switch contacts at the right angle, and it's not. So you know what, I'm keeping that for spares now, or if anyone wants it, let me know for a small fee. I've changed a lot of bits on that. You know what, I might just keep it for spares because I've got spare board now. It's all been rebuilt. I might rebuild the other one and keep it for the other one, because I've got the same machine that actually works, believe it or not. Anyway, this is an amplifier from a Brenell Mark 5 S2 Series 2. And I'm just going to do all the basics, just check all those resistors. There's a few Hunt's capacitors there I'm going to whip out. That big can cap, I don't know about that, that's a Hunt's cap, but it's 16, 16, 16 microfarad. Oh god, now do I really want to cut that open and replace the caps in there? It does work, the machine's working lovely actually, to be honest. And this machine belonged to a very famous composer, I think up in, where was it? Oh, I can't remember, up north somewhere. It's either Edinburgh or somewhere like that. And it was owned by somebody called Dr. Ian Parrott. Look him up, Dr. Ian Parrott. He died a few years back, and this came from his, we call it, when someone dies, they have all their stuff on, not auction, it's, what do you call it? Oh, there's a name for it. Oh god, what is it? Sorry, it's late now, it's nearly 11 o'clock and I'm tired. From their estate, that's right, they cleared up his estate, and this machine was part of the of his estate. Oh, I can't even talk tonight, I'm really in a mess. Right, so there we go. Yeah, this actually works. This machine works really well actually, but I thought I'd take it apart, and it's been apart for a long time. So I want to get it all back together. All these little jobs I've left aside, I've put aside years ago, not years ago, months ago, whatever. I want to just get them back together now, I want to check these resistors, just check if they're out of tolerance or whatever, check them out. If they're okay, I'm leaving it, because as I said, the machine's working. And that Tamberg has actually put me off repairing reel-to-reels. I just lost it. I don't know. It's just been a real pain in the butt, that machine. And I've lost my love for reel-to-reels slightly. Unless I get this one. This one's working. As I said, it is working. So probably when I hear this all going back together and I see it all back together, playing a tape, my love might come back. But at the moment, I've lost my love for reel-to-reels after that Tamberg bloody piece of rubbish. Anyway, this is a good British machine, and yeah, I don't think my table's big enough to actually put it together on here, unless I move all those boxes with parts in it. Oh god, I need another table here. That's what I really need, an empty table, so I can work properly. I can't work here. It's really terrible. But yeah, this was owned by Dr. Ian Parrott. Look him up. He was a composer, and he was into all classical music, and I think he wrote some classical music as well, something like that. But yeah, this belonged to him. Yeah, so there we go. And the machine, the mechanics and that is perfect on it. And as I said, this actually works. And it's got the Bogan heads. What Brenell done, they used to manufacture their own heads, and they were very reliable. But then they started buying these German Bogen, B-O-G-E-N heads. And if the machine was left in a damp environment, the heads used to go bad. This was short. But, oh no, sorry, this will go open. What am I talking about? This will go open circuit. But fortunately, these heads do actually work. So I was going to change them for the older type, but I said I'm still in two minds whether to do that or not. Whether to take the Bogen heads off and put the traditional older Brenell heads. I've actually got some on order, actually. I'm not sure what to do, because I'm not sure if it records. Maybe the record head is a bit iffy on that one, I don't know. I might put it together and see what happens, but yeah. Oh, I'm so tired. I can't even speak clearly. I'm like, ugh. I've had a rough day. I was trying to fix my mum's telephones. She's got these BT phones, and one of them, the microphone doesn't work. So I took them apart and I checked the microphone element. There's only a slight bit of impedance on it. It doesn't work. I've tried everything. I think the actual mic element is gone. So I bought her some Panasonic ones, but she's moaning about it because the numbers don't illuminate like the other ones. Oh, so I don't know. I don't really want to send them back to Amazon and get these other ones that the actual numbers illuminate. Oh God, it's only £10 more. I was going to buy those in the first place, but then I read some reports. Someone said, they sound crap and blah blah blah. So I didn't buy them. I bought the other ones, but the other ones sound great. They sound really good. Oh, I don't know. Can't please everybody, can you, nowadays? So there we go. That's what I'm working on now. I'm going to put this all back together for Mr. Dr. Ian Parrott, who's sadly passed away. Long time. I think died about, I'm not sure, 10 years ago, something like that. 8 years. I'll have to look him up on the net. But you can look him up on the net. Just type Dr. Ian Parrott and you can see who I'm talking about. And this part of the machine was his. So I've got the case in my front room. I'm trying to clear up here. So I'm trying to get put everything together. Anything that's in pieces I want to put back together again, whether it works again or not. It's like that Tandberg. I had enough of that machine, so I think I'll just keep it aside. And if I do come across another machine or transformer, I'm looking for a Tandberg 286 transformer, because it's got to have these the 3 windings and it's got to be working. So I think I might try that, because that's the easiest thing to do on that Tandberg. It was a bit of a pain getting it back in the case, actually. The bloody wires from the speakers kept coming off. So I had to crimp them a little bit tighter so they wouldn't come off. But it was a real pain getting the screws aligned. But if I have to take it apart again just to swap the transformer over, I will. And then I need a joystick as well. That's another thing. I need the joystick assembly, because that one's bent and it's just causing a lot of trouble. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I should just leave it for parts, really, spare parts. I don't know. I'm not sure what to do with that machine yet. Oh, I need a drink. As I said, I'm having trouble speaking at the moment. Anyway, yeah, Steve, if you're watching, I left a message on your channel. Yeah, I hope you get better soon, mate, and you get yourself all sorted. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Yeah, oh, bloody hell, God. Oh, everything's going wrong nowadays. I don't know. I'm just getting really fed up of doing anything nowadays. I really am. Even fixing this sort of gear, I'm getting fed up of doing this. Oh, God. Anyway, did I turn my soldering iron off? Yes, I did. Right, I've got another one there, actually. I've got a Weller station buried under there somewhere. Soldering station, which is really good. I don't know why I used that bloody Weller. Look at this. The cable went all funny on me. The top of it melted. I don't know how that melted. I don't know. Don't get it. But there we go. There we go. That's what I'm going to work on next. I'm going to put this machine all back together. As I said, there's a couple of Hunt's caps there. They're only 50 microfarad, 12 volts or something like that. So they're in there somewhere. But I'm going to swap them out with some new ones anyway. So there we go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to stick to doing this sort of stuff. Valve gear, hand wired, preferably. All this hand wired gear is much better. I can't stand all that transistorized bloody stuff and printed circuit boards. This is the stuff I like working on. Look, I mean, look, this is stuff that was made in Britain years and years ago. Good quality workmanship. I mean, look at that. Just look at that in there. I wonder what that cap is. I have to change that one. I'm not sure. Then again, I don't like to change everything. Like the Tandberg, I went overboard on that bloody thing because I thought I would fix it. But I literally changed every bloody component on the one of the main power output boards. The power amplifier board. It's not that. There's no power going to those boards. That's what the problem is. That's why I think it's a transformer. What's that little flyer? Get lost. Fucking hell. So I don't know. So anyway, this is the sort of stuff I like. Look at this, I put nice labels on it. What's that? It's actually got a signature here of the person who probably assembled it. Brilliant, eh? Oh, God. This sort of workmanship is gone in the distant past. All gone. They don't make things like this anymore. Sounds like a cliche, doesn't it? They don't make things like this anymore. Well, they don't. Not in this country anymore. It's finished. Oh, look at that. I love seeing all this sort of old stuff, like microphone, radio and gramophone. Look at that. This is great. Days gone by, eh? Monitor, extension speaker. This is classy stuff. And this stuff weren't cheap either. This is all the stuff Joe Meek used to use, the 1960s record producer who stuck a shotgun in his mouth and blew his brains out. Why did he do that? Oh, God. You know, he produced all those songs. Have I the right to kiss you? I know I'll never, and all that sort of stuff. And the other song, Telstar, as well. Yeah. So this is nice. This is nice to get back to this sort of stuff now. I've just fed up seeing that Tandberg occupying this table, pain in a bum machine. So it really does need a new joystick on that and a new transformer. But as I said, I think I'll just keep it aside and strip it down and use it for spares. I can't be bothered pissing around with that machine anymore. So there we go. I need to get on. You know, life's too short to keep messing around with that stupid Tandberg. Anyway, that's the end of my monologue. I'm going to drink my coffee now. Just made myself, and it's 11:10. Look at that. Have you seen that Elvis Presley clock I got there? It's basically a record, any old record, and someone has printed with a horrible printer because it's not very good. It's not very clear at all, that image. And they've stuck it on and stuck a little movement on the back and a few hands. That's it. I could make these much better. I think I might do that, sell them on eBay actually. What the hell. So there we go. Alright then folks, I'm going to have my coffee and I shall bid you good night. I can't talk, I need a drink. Alright then, bye for now.